Hello everybody, and welcome to another 100 days on the alien planet. The new Apex survival series. How is everybody doing today? We have Game Dork in here, Engineer Coffee, Rev Plays Games, Prime, Eddie G, you were first. Game Dork, I don't know if I missed anybody. If I did, just yell at me. Prime, how's everybody doing today? What day is it? Day 6, 7? I actually forget right now. I should be keeping track of that. It looks like it's snowing outside. Everything good levels wise? I gotta turn down my music just a little bit. What day is it now? I would love to actually remember for a second. I had it all in my head, but this week has been so chaotic. It is Potato Day. I'm trying to remember what day we're currently at in this. It's either 6 or 7. I'm here, EC. It's been a little bit rough, honestly. Not to dive into stuff like that, but it's been a little rough for me these past few days. Hey, it's Duke Skyloafer. It's a pretty good reason to not be making YouTube content, Rev. Really need to remember what day it is. Does anyone have an idea? It has to be 6 or 7. The ending of 6? I said it in the last stream, but that's been a whole week, and my brain no work. We'll catch up to it. We just gotta remember how many days pass. Maybe we need to write a little calendar somewhere and mark off days. It's all good, Duke. I didn't actually end it. We're gonna be doing it again on Tuesday. On Tuesday, do we have any food on us? We're going to be finishing the next 50 waves. We only got through 50 waves in 3 hours. It was crazy. 6, I think it was something like that, Rev. We'll just say it's 6 right now, and if we're off by a day, I'll fix it in the future. But right now, it should be the nighttime of day 6. Our job today is to build a rover. And do we have any food? And get back our stuff from that base that brutally murdered us. We really don't have food. We got some seeds. Also, I don't know if you saw, we ran a poll about the series, and 2 things happened with that poll. I was asking what type of mining restrictions we actually want to update this series to. Do we want it like full no mining, no hand mining, or just static grid mining? And everybody voted that no hand mining, so we can use ships, static grids to mine stuff and stuff like that. Also, within that poll, I put a third option that if it won, we get a bonus stream, which is going to happen on Saturday. On Saturday, we'll do a bonus stream of this. Have EC make you a click counter? That would be nice. I think it is day 6, though. Can we make a little LCD here? Make sure I'm not... No, okay, good. Is there somewhere we could stick an LCD panel? We could put one there. We're outside of our window. We could just put a nice transparent one right there. Where is our storage? It's been a while since I've been in this world. Day 6. Changes to a text. We'll just put that right there for now. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Chad. Hey, Sweeney, Mark. It's great to see you all. How are you all doing? You saw people are starting to speed run from dropping over to getting an algae farm running. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's insane. I'm not about that life. I like to relax and play this game. Hey, Steel. It's not going to show how many days I've been here, though. Hey, Mowgli. It's great to see you. Okay. Let's get going to what we need to do. We are low on food. I know that we need to build a nice algae farm, but I'm not... Oh, yeah. I have no jetpack. I kind of forgot I had no jetpack. Get ready for some Chad jokes. Yeah, Chad's got amazing jokes. Chad has amazing jokes. He really does. I'm not just saying that. So we need to build a subgrid and get... Are we gonna get spidered? There I am dropping off of stuff again. We need to build a hinge. Like right about here. I probably should have went and grabbed components. Wait, can I grab components? There's something over here I can grab components from. Perfect. We're gonna subgrid project off of somewhere. Somewhere. Right there, right there. That looks perfect. Now it is a party. Hey, Great Baka. It's great to see you. How are you doing? And it's David's here. Yeah, we have the whole group's here. Yeah, I definitely don't want to rush this game. I'm not about rushing stuff. I'm not a speedrunner. You want to bet at work today? There are only 12 seconds in a whole year. Are we having Chad jokes already? Oh, I see. That's a funny one, Chad. That's actually a really good joke there, Chad. Or wordplay. You're working on the greenhouse. I'm so excited to see all the greenhouses. In case you don't know, we currently have a greenhouse build competition going on. That the top 5 winners will get a $5 Steam gift card, not a gift card, whatever a gift card is. A Steam gift card or your choice of any of the DLC for Space Engineers. It can be any of the DLCs. Okay, we need a projector. Oh yeah, we also voted on what color we're gonna do. And it's gonna be a yellow respawn rover. We gotta project out the yellow respawn rover, and then we're gonna try and build it. I hope that we have all the components. And I have all the respawn rovers already blueprinted. It was the yellow one, right? I believe so. We want to keep protection. Let's get this lined up first, and then we'll only show buildable. This shouldn't be too hard to build. Wrong thing. Wrong way. That should be about good right there. I think that's high enough. We'll just need to attach a block right to there. I need to grab some steel plates. Okay, what's everybody saying in chat? Hashtag blame Rev. What are we blaming Rev? You don't blame Rev. It's not nice, Chad. It's not nice, Chad. You blame Marcus. That's who you blame. Yeah, now let's get this to only show buildable. Great. I really hope we have all the components for this. No bulletproof glass. Can we make, but we don't have, if I remember, we're missing silicon. We might need to grind down some stuff for silicon. We need bulletproof glass. Is there anything we could grab that has bulletproof glass that we don't need? I think that other building had windows that we don't need windows on. Guys. Hey, look, I survived from that. I jumped. How did I survive that? You still haven't made a greenhouse? Are you making one, Prime, for the competition? I don't understand how I just survived that. That made no sense. Boom. Am I gonna do it again? Oh, are you serious? Okay, I'm done. Look how much little health I'm losing though. I can't be done though. I gotta look. Are there windows I can grab from there? Just that one that we fell out of? Yeah. We don't need the bulletproof glass right now anyway. How to fix a bug. What's the bug? Like, ah! Sputtered.
Is low.
Wildlife ate you. Wildlife ate me. I was stuck.
Is low.
Okay, let's get back out there. Get our body if we can. And murder that spider. I knew a spider was coming. My spider sense was tingling. Oh, that's not good. We might need to sleep and go into day 7. I need to go get my loot though. Hey Delta V. It's great to see you. What is it? I'm in a cockpit build mode and oh yeah, the cockpit build mode is very glitchy. Boom. Boom. Can I grab my stuff from up here? I can. Okay, good. Did you leave, spider? Now you murdered me? I want your innards. That's what entering coffee would say. Spider? Spider? Is this spider gone now? That doesn't make sense. Did I? Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe now it's just nice soft pillows. Where did that spider go though? Does it just despawn after it murders me? Love that unknown signal also. We're probably not going to build those. We'll get them without the plates at least. Or without the steel tubes. Yeah, we might need to sleep. Or we're just gonna die again. Murder me again, spider. Where'd you go? We ran out of steel plate. I gotta grab a bunch of steel plate. I'm gonna go back in real quick. Hello, father? Oh, Dread's our dad.
Potatoes.
Potatoes! The spider ran back to tell the colony that was successful in its mission to unalive you. And then they're having a parade for him. Well, good for him. That's good for him. He deserves it. He murdered my face. We have nothing. Let's just sleep and then we'll mark it that it's the next day. So this is day 7 now. We get, hey, yeah, survival buffs. Let's go down and mark our stuff real quick. So we never forget that. And then we're gonna go out and maybe get murdered by a spider. Hey, Outcast. How are you doing? You're totally gonna die to starvation. You know, I just realized, I mean, I didn't just realize this, but I was playing, I've been doing survival starts. And I did one on Mars last night, and I realized that's almost one of the hardest survival starts these days. You have no forageables, no animals, no oxygen. So Mars is hard mode. Isn't that crazy? I would never have thought Mars to be hard mode. So we need those and those. Chad. You were wrong, Chad. I know you're just messing with me. And you're doing a fantastic job of it. Do we have the power cells? Should I just say, hey guys, we need to spawn a new rover? Radioactive moon. Yeah, I mean, Europa is the worst, but I'm just saying the fact that Mars... What Mars has to offer is definitely a very hard mode start. But yeah, Europa seems pretty impossible. Yeah, the moon would be pretty hard. I wasn't saying that Mars is the hardest. I just wasn't thinking when I started on Mars of exactly how hard that would be of a start. You fully rely on your unknown signals and getting that algae farm up and the what's it called, the NPC trade stations. Just hit them all. Come on. It's my undercarriage. I need it. We haven't blown up the yellow one yet, right? I need medical. Do we have the medical components? I think so. Why did I think we had medical components? Did we use them all to build that survival kit in there? Can we make metal components? I can't remember if we got silver. I have no clue if we got silver. I could sit in here real quick and check if it's actually making... It did, okay. We have the metal components. Hotel, yeah. For Mars. EC's stuck there for life. Would space be the worst? I mean, I think Europa still trumps space as the worst. Nice. Still need food though. Let's go check our kelp. How many is it? We need 4 kelp, right? I don't think, actually, looking where the sun is, that's the other thing we need to get on. So if we do die and we get this rover built, we need to get on building a solar tracking algae farm with at least like 4 algae farms. Can't believe that spider just pieced out, murdered me and just left. What a jerk. Am I out of steel plate already? I thought I grabbed a bunch of steel plate. Suit only start seems to be the worst for now. Yeah, that would be something I would actually try doing. I think Europa still, no matter what, is the hardest. Yeah, Europa is still going to be, no matter what, the hardest start. Because I don't know how you're supposed to combat that radiation. Wow, that dangerous decompression just launched me back. I wonder if that unknown signal could have saved our lives. Did we ever find a trade? Trade station. Where was that? 100. Oh, that's all the way up in space. Why did we get this space trade station? Come on, spiders. Fresh meat. Come murder me. I bet you won't. Jump, jump, jump. This is totally safe to jump with the water like this. We're gonna have to jump on top of this. Get that. Let's go grab that conveyor. We're at 9 food. I'm gonna go check real quick if we got any algae. In a second, though, I do need to check. I can't just die. I'm not gonna go out like this. I'll eat my leg. Can I eat my own leg? Why isn't that an option? Algae. 26 minutes. Look at current progress. Do we have any actually in here? We only have 2 out of the 4 we're dying of starvation. We are gonna die of starvation. OSHA absolutely hates us. Europa sounds fun. Go work on your tan. It might grow some extra limbs and stuff and some eyes on Europa. Be fun. Look how easy this is to build, though. It's such a nice projection to weld up by hand. As the Factorum encounter freaks the game out. Do those freak your game out when they spawn? My game does not like the Factorum encounter spawning in. Having to load in all those blocks and everything. An extra arm could be handy. Yes, it could be. That wasn't even Chad that said that. It was David. David's the new Chad. David is the new Chad. Am I stuck? Am I stuck? Am I Can I get up into the cockpit? Do I have to grind something out? I was stuck. Okay, we need to do some top stuff. Why didn't these spawn? Sometimes they don't when you weld them up like that. Okay, we have all the wheels. We need to go grab all the wheels and suspensions, and we need to jump up top. Spacesuit with 4 arms. Our suit energy is low. Let's grab some suit energy because that matters. Not like we're gonna die here in a moment. In space, you can hide in the shadows, Europa. And I don't even know how fast it murders you on Europa. Yeah, just eat your extra limbs. Exactly. That needs to be... Who's modding that into the game right now? Why was I coming in here? There was a reason I was coming... No, I wasn't coming in here. I was jumping up on top of the rover. To get some of this stuff. I think it's mostly armor blocks, the ladder on top, and this antenna. Why can't we get the antenna? Is there an event controller? What is that down there? Parachute hatch? We don't really need to weld up the parachute hatch. What's underneath the parachute hatch, though? What's underneath the parachute hatch? I can't see what's under there. Is there anything important? It should be, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to weld that up behind the... we're gonna do that. I think there's a, what's in there? A conveyor thing or something? It won't show me inside. I don't know what's in there. There's a conveyor underneath it. Underneath the, well, I don't know if it's needed, the conveyor, but it kind of looks like a junction. What did I just grab parts for? Oh, the top stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need, maybe I grind this out. And see if we can weld up whatever that conveyor junction. I think it's a junction. It is. So let's weld that up. We need to weld that up. Three foods. You ready for us to turn off the protection for a moment? That's a pretty good idea. I think I can still get it. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a gyroscope we can't forget about. Let's grab that gyroscope. 2 food. We have 2 food left. Why can't a spider show up right now? Where's that gyroscope? We get the block underneath. We didn't grab the event controller or detector. 2 food still. I will turn off the projection here in a second. I just want to get these up while I'm slowly dying of starvation. Then we'll get this antenna. 1 food. How fast are we gonna die? We should go die somewhere that's easy to access our body. I don't know where we're gonna spawn though. What if we spawn down there? If we die close to this survival kit, we should spawn here, right? The survival kit's up top. Oh, the survival kit's down here.
Fuel critical.
Fuel is my stomach fuel is critical. Thanks, Jen. Worse is that when you respawn, you're below the level you can run. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough with that setting. Let's actually drop off some of our stuff so we don't have to worry about collecting our body. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to starve. Ow. 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 I'm not going to say it every single time. So what, it's 10, 7, it's 7 health. It's ticking down. It's trying to heal.
Your health is
My health is critical, no.
Your health is critical.
Okay. I should respawn right there.
Low.
Hey, look. Well, I don't need anything there, though. Let's grab our tools back out. Explosions are happening for some reason.
Low.
Alright, where's our grinder? We just had a normal grinder. We also need our gun. Some of this stuff. We still have this stuff in our build planner. Okay, we do. Let's heal up. You try to get the boom there. Your body is ready. Okay, let's see if we have any algae. Oh, wait, only 2. That is fantastic. Let's grab some construction components again. Some of these. Where are they? They're there. Let's finish that river up. Yeah, the delay on the redemptions is definitely something. Let me out. I have work to be done. Is there a spider here yet? I said I was going to turn this projection off real quick, didn't I? Do we have a spider? No? Let's turn this projection off for 1 second. I have the antenna parts. I should go fix that real quick. At least I thought I had the antenna parts. By the new rules, you could put a drill in the front of the river. Yeah, but I'm not going to. That would look really weird. And I'm all about aesthetics. For the most part. If we get everything in there, it looks like we did okay. So let's get that hatch up. Let us get the suspension now. I don't know that we have all the stuff for that, but we'll see. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to add a drill to the front of this. We could, though. We could. I would rather add a drill to the base if we were going to add a drill to something. I guess it is an aesthetic. I'm to nice looking aesthetics. Generally not too weird. I'm not saying I haven't built weird things, but I keep those private. You don't get to see my weirdness. Okay, let's turn the projection back on. I think I got all that stuff. What are we missing? There's some armor, this block. Some armor blocks. I think it's almost done. We can look in a second. I see the unfinished blocks. Come on. What is that block inside that it won't want? There we go, there we go. What is it saying is unfinished? Yeah, we're not finishing those though. Is that the only thing unfinished? Let's go look at the projection real quick. Go missing blocks. There's something missing that doesn't matter too much. That looks pretty good. Something's missing up top. Just more armor pieces that we don't actually need. Let's look at the projection real quick. Projector. We're missing 2 armor blocks. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We don't need them. I think I see them. I think, yeah, we are kind of missing that. And that one back there. I think that should be everything that we need. Okay, let's go deposit all this. This means we could go grab our stuff. Can't remember if there was food in that base. Does anyone remember if there was food in that base? I don't know what that word means, Chad. Oh yeah, let's set this up how we want this. Let's turn that off. Handbrake on this, and then we're gonna head out. How much we got power? Where are we heading towards? Where is that GPS? GPS. Oh, look, a spider. Food. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna cook this up real quick, and then we're gonna head out. Dinner was served. Low battery. Yeah, I know the battery's not fantastic on that right now, but I'm pretty sure we could make it out and back. That storm coming? Probably. Inventory, let's put this in there. It didn't move it, why not? Look, we have food. Set up a large well and drive under it. Yeah, it could have done that, but it's fine. Clang provides. Here we go. We just got rewarded for. We have enough ammo, right? Yeah. Okay. We got rewarded. Or why did I go down? For building our vehicle. We should have enough battery life to go out there. What was that GPS? It should be you don't need this GPS. Let me out. How far is that? It's only 2.4. That's where we died. Hey, look, we can run again. Let's actually put our battery on here just so we can see our battery life too. Yeah, I think we have more than enough battery. No, that GPS is this base. Did I lose evil base? There you go. That's where we need to go. Evil base is 17. I still think we have the battery life to go there and back. So we're gonna head out here and grab the stuff that we lost last week. Oh, we're gonna be smart about this though. We just gotta remember that we don't have a jetpack. I don't really know what the best way to approach is going to be. And we can't, yeah, we can't, we gotta run up no matter what. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be hostile towards us. Yeah, even at max low, I'm fine. We should be able to get there and back. It's still in the afternoon. We have tons of food. Part of me still wants to drive in, but those interior turrets are serious. I don't know that I'm going to be able to run in. I just don't know the approach. Unless I can just take pot shots at the turrets from a distance. I guess I could try that. Oh, I didn't mess with the suspension or anything. Let me fix this just a little bit. Give it a little bit more power, a little more strength. And a little more friction. Regenerating braking when. Regenerative braking when. Yeah, I forgot that we don't need this GPS as our backup GPS to our base. I did not have components for an interior turret. I can't build an interior turret on a small grid. Or do you mean I should build an interior turret back at the base? Small grid doesn't get interior turrets. I'm driving, I'm getting a drink. I'm drinking and driving. It's not funny. Okay. Let's also be on the lookout for mushrooms. We still haven't... I don't think there's any mushrooms in this biome at all. You think we'll find the wreckage of our other rover? I don't do that, Eddie. If you're looking for that type of stuff, you're not gonna find it here. I don't like adding large grid to small grid in the sense of vehicles and stuff too much. Not about that life. I don't add large grid ore detectors to rovers and stuff like that. Tried to not cheese as much as I can, and I know it's not technically cheese, but to me, it's a way of cheesing something. Let's check our trash settings actually. Yeah, it might have despawned. A lot of these worlds I turn off trash cleanup. Then if all goes well over here, and we know it's going to, because obviously it's going to go well over here, nothing bad's going to happen. When we get back, we're going to upgrade our rover again. It's got 10 kilometers to go till the fun happens. I was playing a solo world, and I took over the farmstead. I went out scavenging about 20 kilometers away from the farmstead after I built this really nice base attached to it. Got back to the farmstead, and the whole encounter reverted back and took away all my additions. Isn't that a fun little bug? If the old rail still has power, yeah, it might still have power. I don't know. I know that it lost its survival kit. Right outside the planet is that Factorum encounter. Wish a unknown signal would drop right here, like that one would despawn and just drop me an unknown signal with some food in it. Speaking of food, we gotta eat a little more food. Sorry, I got up to turn the fan on real quick. It's getting a little warm in here. It is just... the only thing I don't like about our location that we chose, and not that we really chose it, it chose us, is that there's just no forageables really around here. If you didn't change the settings, spawn pods delete on second... Oh, yeah. When you... They also, when you respawn, it deletes the previous one. But you're saying that this spawn pods delete on the second death? Yeah, I mean, it's probably not there. I'm not going to look through the entity list. We'll just remember. We'll make a nice little memorial. It didn't have a name, though. We never named that respawn rover. I need to give my biggest fan some attention. That got taken down, sadly. The big fan I built on the race server. I believe Steel grinded it down. It was blocking one of the laser antennas. Nacho cheese. No. It sounds like something my wife would eat. Nacho cheese bugles. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. And everything will be awesome. We're 5 kilometers out from a party. Why do we keep dipping like that? What do we keep hitting that keeps doing that? I gotta say, yellow is not one of my favorite colors, but this doesn't look, I mean, this respawn rover just looks good. Probably in any color. But look at that, I missed some stuff on the top. Nacho cheese styrofoam. Ground down fan on server due to antenna. Sounds like a satellite TV issue. Yeah, yeah. It was blocking the laser antenna. You have eaten them? Oh, it did, like I said, when I heard it, it sounded like something you would eat. Basically, it just has to have cheese. If it has extra cheese, that's a bonus too. So I would expect some mushrooms to be up here in this area right here. I feel like this biome should have mushrooms. Yeah, there's still snow, but there should be mushrooms. Yeah, team original, Rev, that's where I'm at. I'm team original in almost like every type of food or snack. Though I will say I just got the Chex Mix original, and they changed up the recipe, and it's pretty rough. It's not that great. It's kind of depressing. It's not depressing. It's just I always love Chex Mix, and sometimes when you change up your recipe, it's not that great. And I don't understand why companies do it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Who still puts? Yeah, I definitely do. You know that. Finger hats. Ooh, mushroom. Good brakes. Good thing we just installed these brakes. They're nice and fresh. We wouldn't have been able to brake like that. Okay, we can go like a little, like 900 meters out. What? You're not listening to what I'm saying about subgrids, though. If you're talking about my custom turrets. Oh, I'm reading chat. Look, bad things. Why isn't that gyro working? Okay. It was off. I bet it gets turned on when it comes down. Okay, we're pretty close right here. What is going to be the best approach, though? We could go another... We can get closer. Because we have a hill right here. You're just gaslighting me? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love subgrids, but I don't like to cheese things in the sense of trying to put a large grid ore detector or a gun on a small grid like this. I mean, to each their own. So if we go from here, there should only be one gun if we park right here. So it's just a GPS parked for now. Get our gun out and get sniped by... You ready to get sniped by this? Instantly when we pop our head up here. Where was it? Yeah, right there. Ow. Hello, Miguel. It's great to see you. You're on the impression that putting bugles on your fingers as hats is... Yeah, it's how you're supposed to eat them. Just sucks when you accidentally eat your finger. Did I hide behind a tree and do this? Where is that gun? I see it. I need a scope. Isn't this fun? I would love a scope. I don't even know if I'm hitting it. I don't know how the bullet drop is. Yeah, I have no clue how the bullet drop is right now. Come on. Smoke. Just turned the fan on and now no more fan. It doesn't even look like it's... I don't know if I'm hitting it at all. We're at 2 more magazines left. Can anyone tell if we're actually hitting it? Not exactly in the wrong... Yeah, the sun's on the opposite side. To see if we're actually hitting it. We had to have hit it a few times. No clue. You think you hit it a couple times when you got the reputation warning? You don't think I'm just hitting the base? Oh, I see what you mean. So it's a little bit up. Thanks, Outcast. Ooh. Let's go back and heal real quick. I don't know why I couldn't run. It wouldn't let me run.
Health low.
Why wouldn't it let me run there? I was just trying to run back to the survival kit and it wouldn't let me run at all. It's shot in the back. No, I had no caps locks on. Stood up. You could see that I stood up. It made no sense. We only have 14 more bullets. So we got to aim just a little bit up. There is a little bit of a bullet drop. It's also not flying extremely straight. Okay. Can I run again now? Yeah, I didn't touch caps lock at all though. Okay, so I know that it toggles walking. Yeah, my hunger was fine. I don't understand why it wasn't letting me run at all. So we have 6 more bullets. I stood up and it still just left me not running. And now I'm out of ammo. We're gonna drive in there. I don't know what driving in there is really gonna do. Can we craft? We have nothing in this. So we can't even craft anything. What are our options right now? Can't believe we just went through all of that. Wish there was a place we could get up to it and not get shot. But I bet the second we even start driving towards that, it's just going to take the cockpit out. Thanks, Outcast. I hope it goes quick. Like, I think we have to drive at it. This time we're only going to have one turret coming at us, but if we get to that right side underneath, we should be safe. I can't drill. There's still no hand drilling. Hand drilling is the only thing I'm not allowed to do now. I might still only just do static drilling, but I just wanted to see what people wanted to change the restrictions. Ag played a large... Okay. We can't do any of that. I think we just have to drive in. Not ideal, but if we get up to speed, we should be able to do this. Just say, please don't shoot. I just wish it wasn't facing here right now. Okay, we're safe right here, right? What's on fire? Oxygen tank, it looks like. Let's be smart and remember that there's an interior turret on the left and right side. And there's amazing resources in here that we want to deal with. I did drive in. So we just need to build a way to get up. There were no turrets in the base, if I remember. They were just on the outside. Is that I am Wabbit? Welcome in. It's great to see you. Was there stuff? Yeah, that might fall. Where is that turret, though?
Intruder alert.
Intruder alert. There is an intruder. I'm in here. Where is the turrets?
Intruder alert.
Getting exactly where it is. I was just shooting at it so much. Is there anything in here we can use? No, but we need all those resources. They up there? Where are the turrets? Right there, okay. So up there. There's a weird guy coming to the cellar. Where's the stairs up? Oh, did I just seriously fall? Isn't there like a ladder or stairs up? I don't think there is right now. Can I get the stuff out of the... Okay, there's nothing in here. He's got to be smart about this. Which is not like me, I know. But we'll get it. I think it's out from here, or is it one up? Oh, look how many times I shot it. I shot right underneath it, it looks like. Grinding an inset LCD, not an LSD panel. It's not what I'm trying to grind. Is it looking at me? Goodbye. Yeah, we shot so much underneath it. And then the other one should be right over there. The opposite direction of this. Well, there we go. We should be able to grab most of this stuff and bring it back to our base. Assuming this turret doesn't somehow get us. Oh, this turret's not in the same place. This is dangerous, right? Goodbye. You're a magical turret. Go away. Goodbye now. Okay. This now is defenseless. We just got to get all the stuff out of here. Because we definitely need all these. We found all the silicone, if you remember. And that's what we wanted from here. We should be able to repair whatever we need to repair on this. Did we take damage? Yeah, we took a little bit of damage to the front. What did we take damage to in here? There was a tank on fire, if I believe. Yeah, that small oxygen. We should grab these. We do need food. Was there food in here? I can't remember. Can't remember. There's a bunch of stuff we want from here. Run away. Get what we can real quick. And then get back. And then we got to build our algae farm. We can repair some with that glass. Yeah, look at this. We have all this nickel, cobalt. We had to come back to this place. I'm glad we actually got back here and got the stuff. What's in you? I would take all the stuff, please. Yes, 17 medical components. This is a wonderful find. We are not going to be able to take everything, though, because I did not put that... Can we build... Can we build the medium container off the back of this right now? We at least need to build this if we're going to take the materials back. Did I claim this? I believe we claimed it before, but I'll check again. We didn't even get to look what's inside here. Yeah, we have this claimed. Look at that. Protect propulsion. Some panels. Superconductors. More medical components. I think that this building has an assembler. We shall see. Where would it be? Maybe we can just check real quick. It does. It has an assembler somewhere on it. It's a good call. Let's clear these out. My suit energy is low. Let's go sit in a seat. We could eat those mushrooms we found, can't we? Yeah, we definitely need to look at the assembler. I hope that we can take most of this loot back on this trip right now. If not, we can always make another trip back and grab stuff. Might not take the scrap metal though, if that's going to take up too much space. How much scrap metal? Yeah, we can just drop the scrap metal. The main thing we want is all the ore and ingots. And definitely the Protect stuff. Nothing in you anymore. What's in you? Reactor components. Silver. Wouldn't it be better to plant the mushrooms? Yeah, it would be if I had a greenhouse right now, but if I'm gonna die of hunger at the moment, I'm just gonna eat the mushrooms raw. But I do not have a greenhouse. I'm gonna focus on getting algae up first. We know that we can go grab mushrooms. We know where to find them. And it's not in the snow area. I'm definitely focused on algae over anything. Where was I? This. And we can grind that down. There might be stuff in the assembler. Did we get everything out of here? Yes, we did. So we're gonna have to make our way up to that platform. That's where I was trying to get to and got killed the first time we were here. So let's head up there and see if we can get over there now. I was trying to do a maneuver, not like that. Could actually use a bunch of these components, so I'll just grind through this. But yeah, we were trying to go up that ladder. Or get to the ladder, but we ended up falling off and then the interior turrets murdered us. Yeah, we were trying to do a walking maneuver here, if I remember. And we ended up falling. Let's get rid of this real quick. We don't want it being able to call, so there is no... There's got to be an assembler up behind that. Anything in here? Can't hack this. Oh yeah, you can't hack. Oh, I don't even know what I was grinding there. The lights, I guess. So what do we still have on this? It's not looking like there's anything on this, but there is... I think that behind this, there is a assembler. Yep, there it is. We are not going to be able to hack that right now. Why are all these doors opening for me? I'm not really sure. We need to dump this off and then we can go hack that assembler and see if there's anything inside of it. I mean, we're going to come back here and end up grinding a bunch of this. We'll definitely keep this GPS. Anything inside here? Nothing in that freight. Weren't we in here one time? I think we were inside here. Ooh, upgrade tools. Nice. We got our upgraded tools back that we had before. Nothing in there. What? Anything in this cargo container? We can't leave those. I gotta go drop those. Wait, we have no more room though. Well, we do still have a little bit more room. I might leave those detector components. I really want to see what's inside the assembler right now. That's a much quicker way up. I don't know why I just did that. Well, let's hack the assembler and see what's inside this. Absolutely nothing. So we'll take the metal grids off of this and then we'll head back. But we'll definitely remember this place and we will come back and grind the rest of it down at some point. So let's head back to base, see if we have any algae, and then build our algae tower. Oh yeah, we can't deposit anything. I don't think we lost any wheels, did we? No, our suspension's good. We are very heavy, so we got to be a little careful going back. Let's get rid of that parked for now. GPS, and let's head back to Ida. I can't take anything right now. We have a ton of components. I believe I grabbed... Please tell me I grabbed the silicon. I did not grab the I thought there was silicon back there. swear that there was a ton of silicon back there that I don't seem to have on me at the moment. No. I'm not sure. Either way, we could build a drill on the base now. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can build a static drill, though, at the... or Ida. That was going to be my plan, too. So, solar slash algae, like a solar tracking algae farm with some solar panels on it. That's one of the goals, and the other goal is a static drill. I would love to get a nice little crane drill out. Most of my survival playthroughs, I always end up building a static large grid crane drill using the park script. Oh, that's a lot of air. And that's a little bit more air. Maybe when we get back, we'll get our DoorDash of Sabiroids and get to eat again. We also need to make our upgrades to this rover at some point too, because it does not have its headlights that we want on it, or that suspension, the extra suspensions. Wasn't that bad driving in there against the one turret, at least. The dual turrets are what tick us out. Really sucks that there aren't mushrooms out here in this like tundra area. I also really wonder if the hunting cabin's still there. I hope it didn't despawn or revert. I don't know why the encounters would be doing that. Yeah, a few trips back there would be really good to grab the rest of the components. Especially because it seems I definitely left the silicon. So I think there was like 3,000 or 4,000, if I remember. Make sure the air ride suspension is turned on if you're going to keep taking wheel shots. Yeah, it is. I think it's on by default. Yeah, we're good. Air shocks, yeah. It's all on by default. Oh, we gotta get back, see if we got any algae. We should have some algae back at the base to make some kelp crisps. We might sleep and go into day 8. Or Chad's day 14 or something. Also, I forgot to shout out how awesome it was. I don't know if everybody saw on the official Space Engineers website, my first episode of my guide in my new guide series is on the actual Space Engineers website. Isn't that crazy? That is seriously mind-blowing to me. And I know that's like an overused saying, but I don't know other words to say it. What to say. Seeing my video on Space Engineers' actual website. It was also in the dev blog, wasn't it? You have any weekend plans, Chad? Almost the weekend. That's awesome, Sweeney. Yeah, Keen's really awesome to their content creators. Especially Vaclav, their public relations manager. An extremely generous and awesome guy. I'm the famous I'm the famous YouTuber. Shut up, Marcus. Oh, but it means a lot. I'm still a very tiny content creator, and to see Splitsy's video and then my video is a pretty big deal. It's a big deal to me. Let's not ramp that. Yeah, I could not think of a better company to create content for right now. One that takes care of the content creators as much as Keen Software House does. We're at 13. Come on, let's not starve while we're driving. I know it's a big deal, Marcus. I just have, I don't know, so I'm in a weird funk. I'm not trying to bring it too much into the stream, but it's hard for me to get excited right now if everybody goes through it occasionally throughout your life. Right now I'm just feeling very, it's hard for me to think positively. But luckily I have most of you here, which help me combat that. Everything is awesome, right? Hey, Hell Crescent. Yeah, Sweeney, that's... But it does feel like, I guess not so much a niche, but there definitely are some companies that I don't feel like acknowledge their content creators too much. And Keen is definitely not one of them. That's nice to know, Game Dork. We're the first you subscribe to. And you get that awesome little blue helmet there, which is a huge deal to me. You've been extremely supportive. And your little messages to help me, to remind me to post video announcements. Because I definitely suck sometimes at marketing myself or remembering to ping people. I'm not a huge fan of wanting to ping people. Hey, look at my videos. Currently in the process of redesigning my logo just a little bit. If there are any artists out there, I am open to actual artists that know what they're doing. If they want to make a better, more minimalistic, eye-catching logo. Because mine right now, my logo is a mixture of something I sketched and then I just had AI put details onto it. That's it. But right now I'm in the process of really minimizing and editing my logo. But I could definitely use something a lot more professional down the line. Yeah, it's a huge deal, Mowgli, because I'm pretty sure... I mean, I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure I'm not on Splitsy's radar at all as a content creator. So to see my name next to his is a huge deal for me. And we're home. You think we're gonna get attacked by spiders? We still got, what, 24% battery? We're still good there. We could make a little charge port right there. Okay, let's get up in here. Look at our kelp. We can't run because we have no food. Wouldn't that be great if we got spider delivery right now? Why can't we get a spider delivery? Dump off this stuff. Look if we have any algae. Ooh, nice. We can make some kelp. We can make one. At least so we don't die. And then take our nap and go into day 8. Yeah, the likes doesn't update if you're just sitting there. Oh, we got a level again. Yeah, the best part about all of this content creating is the community that we're building on Discord. If you're not part of Discord, why aren't you part of Discord? We have constantly have events going. We have a bunch of awesome people there that are willing to help and game with you. It's a pretty wonderful place. Not biased at all. Let's put some of these tools away so if I die again and lose my backpack, I don't lose all these tools. I can probably put that gun away. Or actually, I could just make its MR20 production. Let's make more ammo. The MR20, it's these ones, right? I think we have, yeah, we have the stuff. Yeah, probably Mowgli. Is that Illini? Thank you so much for the subscription. It would just surprise me if I was on his radar. That's why what I'm saying, Mowgli. I don't know what the mindset of someone that's made it that big, like where if I make it that big, what I'll be thinking. I mean, I always wow, I just hit second puberty. I'll always my voice is my throat's a little dry. It's drink time. Whatever I do content creation, I always want to try to reach out to smaller content creators though, because we've all been there. And it is a little bit of a competition creating content, but we're all creating content for the same game. And if I can offer some advice or help somebody, I'm definitely going to do that. Like just finding Rev Plays Games the other day. That was awesome. An awesome content creator sitting there, not getting much viewership. Definitely needs shout out and more people to go watch him. What was I gonna do? Oh, the ammo. Okay, then we need to build the algae farm. Refreshing brings ads and glitches to my chat window, probably. Yeah, we need to go get an algae farm out. It's morning and we need to go fix our thing downstairs so that says the right day. This is going to be our day tracker now. We're going to go up and build, I think off of that one where that turret was, we're going to build a little solar tracking thing off of that. Or should we build one off the top of here? We could also build one off the top. Get rid of these. And just build it straight off that container. I say we do that. Okay, we already have the conveyor links right here. Dump all the stuffs in there. Get rid of the, we won't need those anymore. And then straight up from here, we're going to build, how am I going to do this though? I got to remember I do not have a jetpack. You're going to need conveyors off of here. Where do I have conveyors? Here. I want armor conveyors. This is kind of, we're gonna have to build some scaffolding as we go up. This is gonna be interesting. Definitely an interesting way to build. Yeah, it definitely does. And sometimes you're not even doing anything wrong, or you're just doing something so minor that you just need a little course correction or somebody to reach out and be like, hey, if you did it this way, it would go better. Or you're not doing anything wrong, like I just said, and you just need a little bit of viewership because YouTube's algorithm's just not giving it to you. What is this project? This is going to be a solar tracking, solar tower, and algae farm. Which honestly, that might be tall enough. Let's hope we don't fall. We're out of components. And it's not like you have to go around shouting everybody out that's smaller than you, but if you run into somebody and you're really enjoying their content, like when I ran into Rev, I was really enjoying his videos are hilarious. The way that you go about your videos, Rev, the way that you edit them and add your little character in there and your personality, they're fantastic videos, and they're definitely way underrated, and more people deserve to see them. Yeah, I would love to get there eventually, Mowgli. That is the dream. Yeah, Duke, it's nice. Like EC too. EC has a job supporting this, where I'm sitting here trying to make this my living. Could probably do something like that, Hell Crescent. So we need a rotor now, and then a hinge. Advanced rotor. Gotta build some large steel tubes. You follow a small Project Zomboid creator, and I can tell he's down when he doesn't get views. That's why I try not to pay attention to the numbers too much. I pay attention to the numbers enough to know what's working and what's not. And I will always continue to put out videos for the community that I know that aren't going to do well. It's not that I know they're not going to do well. I just know that they're going to be more for the community rather than people outside the community aren't really going to want to watch it, is what I'm saying. And I know that, but I'm still going to put those videos out. Like the Void Velocity Challenge one, or the Canyon Race stuff. Because I enjoy making those. But I understand that not everybody wants to watch that. Because you really don't understand what's going on if you're not part of the community. Nice fall in a hole. I did. Originally built a small following from City Skyline. Yeah, I remember that, Duke, here when you were talking about that. Duke's another creator that I feel is extremely underrated. I go watch Duke streams every Sunday and Thursday, and I even stop in sometimes just because I miss Duke to watch when he's playing Elder Scrolls or something. And Duke's always like, no space engineers. I'm like, Duke, I'm here for you, Duke. Duke? How many times can I say Duke? Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize the impact that your comment can have on a video. Or your like, but mostly comments. I just got a comment yesterday on my combat guide, and that felt amazing. Okay. How am I going to do this part here? I know what I want to do here. I'm just talking about incentive. I can just off that. So here I want some conveyor blocks. This is rough. Doing this with no jetpack. I want this. This? No, this. I want a T like that. And then I want a T like that. Like that. And then on the end of these, I want them to be... You'll see in a second. That's not the way I want. I rotate this so I can get a better angle. I know I'm hungry. Ooh, something just rubbed. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. I have a fear of heights. It's a little bit rough. I know it's a video game, but it still impacts me sometimes. Okay, let's get rid of that run right now so that's a little more happy. Let's duck and turn this the other way. And then put that elbow on that side. I'm more concerned about getting the algae farms up. Is that facing the right way? Okay. Let's get a share inertia on this. Down our creepy tower. Wonder if there was because I shared your combat guide very recently on Reddit. Maybe, Sweeney. Thank you very much for doing that. That's definitely something that helps too. That's a huge thing that helps. Is if you like a video and you share it to other people, it helps the algorithm a lot. YouTube's magical algorithm. So I'm gonna put the half algae farms on this side, put a camera in the middle, and then later we can attach solar panels to this. Can I reach that? I cannot. I need to spin it again.
Energy low.
I know my energy's low, but I'm sitting here dying. So let's tilt this back real quick. Nope, I said back. Let's get a camera. We want a camera right there, and then the algae farms. I think I actually have these somewhere in my bar already. Maybe we need to build a hoverboard. That, yeah, eventually, Eddie. One of those little building platforms, like a nice little Atmo one. I don't know if I ever said this on stream, but I actually started streaming to combat COVID brain fog. Yeah, Duke, that's a smart idea. I don't know that you've said that. You might have. Alfredo, German. It's great to see you. Welcome in. This is the algae farm, right? Yeah, half block algae farms. That's what I want right here. So one there, one there. That's... I'm not... There it is. The one there, one there. That should keep us alive for right now. We will go grab all the components. Do I have... I don't have the camera. This should keep us alive. If I can get down. I don't know that we're gonna... It might get us food pretty quick, actually. We might need to go kill some Sabiroids. There might be Sabiroids down there. We'll also have to build a custom turret controller down there somewhere. Chicken tenders with mac and cheese, easy dinner while watching YouTube. That sounds really good, Chad. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. Here. Yeah, I need to go get my energy up real quick. I just was trying to get that as fast as possible. What are we gonna get energy from? Let's go down here. Maybe we'll see any spiders? No? No spiders? Are those facing the sun at all right now? No. We might die of starvation again. Okay, we can't run. We have no food on us, right? No, we don't. Let's reload this just in case there are spiders. Get back up there. Finish this out. We are probably going to die here. We'll try to... I hate dying. We'll try to get back inside and dump our stuff before we die. Can we grab the rest of the components? Bulletproof glass. Can we make the bulletproof glass? Uber Eats the Spider-Man? Yes, please. Yeah, spider bait mods. Did you see that? See that new mod that makes it takes like the ore or the algae farm and makes it an ore farm? Don't you just hate dying? Especially because I keep building, I keep getting buffs, but I have to lose the buffs. Let's turn this. Yeah, no, let's go get the components for that last one, then turn it, and then go die. Doesn't that sound wonderful? But that's our life right now. We gotta go build a custom turret controller too. Oh, I just leveled and I'm gonna die. That's messed up. Okay, let's turn this while we're up here. Just for right now. So we can get the sun. We'll see what those are like. I want to get down there before I die. That wasn't too hard, building that scaffolding up there. It could have been way worse. It's 4. Hell Crescent definitely should be enough. More than enough, actually. So let's look at those algae farms, how they're doing right now. Efficiency level 94. That's awesome. And so 2 minutes. There's no way that we get all 4 of those, though. So let's dump our inventory real quick, so we don't have to worry about that. Get down to our survival kit, because we're going to start taking damage here. Don't kill us. Do we have any algae? We have no algae, right? No. Okay. We could... Let's get our food processor making some kelp crisps. I don't want to sit here waiting for a kelp crisp. Food me. Well, there's already one algae sitting in there. Wouldn't that be awesome if we managed to get a kelp crisp? Like, and lived and didn't die? Grow your own ore. Yeah, it's a weird mod. No. I don't want to die. Does this start going up in ticks? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think we're gonna die. I think we have to die. Easier to get spider spawn? Yeah, I think it when you're down there, Chad, it's a better way. It is. Did it make it? No, we're gonna die. I don't want to die. No, I refuse. Why not making a clang coal machine to live until I could finish the algae? Yeah, that gives you a little bit of food, doesn't it? How long do you think I can do this for? Forever? This is the stream now. We had a no tick of damage there for a second. Still didn't make one. It should be making one here in a second. I went with 4 because you need 4 algae for the kelp crisp. You just go on for it's making it. Do you hear it? We're gonna have to go in there and get the kelp crisp real fast and eat it. Haha, we live. I won. I won. I don't want to lose my buffs. We did it. So now we just need a custom turret controller. Somewhere. I can't believe we actually did that. Where do I want to put a custom turret controller? Probably underneath. We could put one outside. That was funny. I can't believe we actually did that. We could put one somewhere up here actually too. Like right here, get rid of this light. Oh, I put away all my stuff. Forgot I put away all my stuff. Okay, what did I say we were doing after this? A static drill? Or was I upgrading the miner? We also need a greenhouse at some point too. Okay, so we'll get rid of this light because we really don't need it. We'll put a turret, custom turret controller in here. We still get around if we put one there? I think so. We honestly don't even need to come in here. But yeah, we can fully get around that. Yeah, maybe a Klein coal machine. That just cost explosions. Thanks, Marcus. That one made me jump just a little bit. I did not name the hinge and rotor. Oh, I'm not going to be able to from here. Well, luckily it's the only hinge and rotor. This is going to be our solar. And then the hinge, we just got to find the right hinge. Should be that one. This should be our solar. Wait, no. That should be our solar hinge. And then the camera. Oh, I never finished the camera. I never finished the camera. It made you jump too, Marcus. That's funny. I never finished the camera all the way up there. Can you believe it? I can't. Yes? Oh, hello, hello. Wait, visitors. I didn't realize it was our delivery already. How much meat do we get? 2 off of that? That's nice. Let's go cook this up and eat some. Let's just vent that because it doesn't matter too much. Look at that. We already got 3 there. Yeah, we're good. Let's just get like 10 of these queued up. No, that's not the right thing. That's wolf meat. We're already making a kelp crisp. Let's eat that up. Okay, okay. I need to get a camera and get up there. Not fall this time. Can I just do it like this? Can you walk up these? I can't remember. Yeah, I just did there. There we go. Not like that, though. Duck, help. I seriously can't believe we forgot. To build the camera. Where is the camera? It's right on this side too. Dangerous stuff. Can that get me? That's not what I want. I want that. That should get me to the camera, right? There we go. That was easy. What was I worried about? Oh. Whoops. There we go. Any reason not to stack a few thousand kelp, Chris? You want to convert all algae into crisp, right? Yeah, I definitely can put more in the queue. It's not a bad idea. So let's go get that custom turret controller set up. We can eat some meat now. Let us set this up. So this is going to be our solar turret controller. This is our solar rotor, solar hinge, solar camera. Always aim at sun. And we can run. There we go. Yeah, we are good now. We can get some solar panels up there eventually. But I'm not too worried about that, considering we use wind here. Well, we have to build a nice little wind farm too at some point. Let's look at our battery real quick. Depleted in 18 hours. We have another battery somewhere on here. What are you targeting? Why don't I use my jetpack? I don't have a jetpack in this series. That is why I don't use my jetpack. I have the snow cushion mod installed, Chad. Yeah. Can't forget that one. And I did have a no mining rule, but that got changed to a no hand mining rule. So with that done, oh yeah, this is going to be a greenhouse. I forgot about that. Do you want to upgrade our rover? Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. I kind of feel like a garage is a good idea at this point. Or what project do we want next? Do we want to get our greenhouse up and running? What was I saying we could do? We could do upgrade the rover. If I was going to do the garage, I'm going to upgrade the rover first, and then we were going to do a garage under here, I think. It's a pretty nice spot for it. So the redeem. Hey, look, a spider. That's nice. So if I'm going to do the garage, I'm definitely going to upgrade that, or we could work on what this is going to be, the greenhouse, I believe, which we would have to weld up all of this. But if we're going to work on this, I think we got to get the crane up. We would need a crane and start getting some resources in. Greenhouse? Well, then I got to build a crane if I'm going to do the greenhouse. I think of an area that I could build the crane off of right now. That I could also, well, we have that. I could crane out this way. In that direction. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Let's get a cargo container here. Actually, let's be smart and get a cargo container there. We'll build a cargo container here so we can grab it, and we'll conveyor over to this area. Because I want to conveyor over here anyway for the farm plots. Your ramp jumping from high places inspired me to make a 5-minute hover platform just now. Eddie, I'll make one. I'll make one eventually just for you. I think we have the resources to do it. I actually have something. Do I have... Is that the Leviathan taxi? Yeah, I could make this taxi. It'd be a nice little thing to make. Do we have... Let me check our cobalt right now. Like our metal grids. We have 27 metal grids. Do I want to make a little... platform to
full.
build stuff off of. My inventory's not full. Is that what we want to do first? Or I kind of want to build a crane so we can get some resources in. Just mine some stone for now. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff on here that we need to unload. I forgot that we didn't dump this in. That's why we don't have the resources right now in the base. Defense turrets on the other side of the greenhouse. Easier way to, yeah, to get Sabiroid stakes. That would be smart to put some turrets underneath there.
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. Yeah, the crane and drill first. I just want to empty this out because I totally forgot to do that when we got back. And then we're gonna build the crane, especially because I just like hanging out in a park crane. I don't know how many people have used park cranes, but they are so much fun. We'll eventually build a little platform that we can fly around and build off of. And I think it will use, we'll maybe modify the Leviathan taxi. Is that actually just sits on my Volsung Industries base and it doesn't really get used. Yeah, Park is a fantastic script. And I'm misusing it. That's in the cockpit. Oh, I was dumping all the stuff straight into the cockpit. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. We still got nickel and some other stuff somewhere else. Marcus is just gonna use all his potatoes, probably. I mean, that's what they're there for, right? They are there to be used. Chad, are you still the richest potato governor? I don't remember what we called you. Okay, so I can do... I don't really want to... Yeah, I want one in there. Then we just need to connect this over to that, which I think we'll do underneath here. We need to add some T's in here. Hey, Rami, it's great to see you. Chad, 820. Yeah, you've been using them pretty fast, but the more you chat a lot, Chad. The more you chat and the more you're here, the more potatoes you get. Do I not have the assembler making small steel tubes? No, I don't have it making anything. Let's start getting some stuff just pre-made in here. I just had steel plates getting made. Just so we have some stuff. We don't really have the resources to make all of this right now, but we're gonna need a lot of that stuff. You all need to spend more potatoes. Chad, I only have 12 hours in SC. What is Park? Park is a script that I would definitely be showing you here in a second.
Potatoes.
It's a script that allows you to use keyboard commands to move poters. That potato just got me saying poters instead of rotors. Rotors, pistons, and hinges. I will definitely explain how it works. So we need to get from there to there. Right now, we'll get rid of that. Can we get a few of these? Actually, kind of want to do a pipe off of that Do I have pipes anywhere in here? Apparently not. We might use it that way, so I'm gonna actually tee off of there. And then we'll run. I'm very particular about my pipe. Using the flange sides and stuff. And then there we're probably gonna do that'll actually probably work. Then can I get a curve one? And then that to that. Should be perfect. Give me all the stuff. Too much clang. Big bottoms talk about mud flaps. My river's got 'em. What, Rami? Hey, Sean. It's great to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing? Potatoes are really cool. Are we... Okay, we're just making this stuff first. Oh, we need to get modules on our assembler. That's definitely something we need to do. Pototers. Pototers. Those pototers. Small cell tubes, please. We didn't ever put Izzy. I thought we put Izzy a programmable block. We do. But we didn't put Izzy's on this. We could put Izzy's. We're also going to need to make one for Park. There we go. We'll just default Izzy's for right now. It might drive Marcus just a little bit crazy. But that's what we're going to do. Okay, and then we're going to go up and start building our crane. I'm going to do one more container off here. You're okay just chilling before settling down for the night? Big carbo drives me out. Wah! Oh, ow. Ow. That looks like one of the ones that are normally in Pertam. Come at me.
Energy low.
Food delivery. Okay, we gotta go heal up real quick. The Klein excavator, yeah, it's an amazing vehicle. That's actually what introduced me to Engineer Coffee when he was showing that off way back, like over a year ago. Did you hear? Yeah, I heard lunch was delivered. No more spiders? Okay. Can't believe we got a spider up here. I did not expect that. Let's get the meat in here. Let's eat that meat. And then off of here, what do I want to do? I gotta think about this real quick. Probably want to hinge. If I'm gonna keep building this though, it might be good to do another container off of here. And then a hinge off of the top of this. Oh no, it's gonna be a rotor first. It's gonna be a rotor first. So we need an advanced rotor on top of that. This is going to make it easier to build if I have that container there. And now I want hinge pistons. This is gonna be a pain to build, but I'm gonna get it to go down. You'll see, you'll see. So then we want to hinge off of here. Doesn't matter. Which way is this facing? I want it like that. At least if we do the hinge like this, we can bring this down and it shouldn't be that hard to build. So full down like that. We do want to put share nurse tensor on that. And then we're gonna build off from here real quick. Did I didn't even see my, I did that. Maybe you can find Protect battery while he's looking for that bottle. It's done good hunting with the squirrel gun. Pretend I know what you guys are talking about. This is going to be interesting. Do I have any pistons on my... I don't think I do. Definitely these pistons. Now I need to go out just a little bit more. Wish I had your crane that you had. Remember your crane in your series, Duke? Your little cherry picking crane. Okay, and then we want a hinge off of this. Oh, we get to use the new drills. Isn't that awesome? We want a hinge off of this. They're going to be slight pain to build. Maybe. Oh, this will be fine. This will be fine. We can get everything from there. And then we can... Yeah, this will be fine. This one. Everything is awesome. I'm digging the jump placement technique. Yeah, I've never actually done that before. I'm surprised that it works so well. Jumping in this game over top of things is usually not that easy. Usually end up hitting something and losing your jump. So now we just need 2 pistons and then the drill head. We could add rotors to the top, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm just going to do 2 more pistons and then a drill head. So now we need this. Oh, let's get a share inertia tensor on all these before I forget. Also should have, we want these pistons to be, these are, I'm just gonna say 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this like that. And this rotor, I need to know this is the base. That's what I should have it as. Base. Yeah. That should be base. Hinge. And then after that's going to be elbow and stuff. And wrist. If we need, we don't need wrist though. This one would be elbow. Then we need to raise this hinge right now. I should have lowered that other one. elbow hinge needs to go full velocity forward. Get some pistons on the bottom of that now. Chat's probably talking, but I'm so focused on this right now. Or you jump in between wheels and suspension gets stuck, yeah, and then you have to grind something out. H piston 1, H piston, V piston, V piston. Yeah, yeah. This will work, my naming convention for this right now. Then on the bottom of that will be the drills. So we just got to get those two welded up. These will be the... As long as I understand how these are named. And yeah, I just messed that up. That's the main thing that matters. Whoops. I was bound to fall eventually. As a novice, I'm on my 6th day without dying. That's actually awesome. I'm tempted to take Rover, but nearly lost the survival kit going to another vehicle to explore. Yeah, it's good. If you're worried about that, just to make another vehicle. If you're going to go out exploring and you're worried about losing the respawn one. Yeah, 6th day. That's better than me. Thanks, Rev. Rev, I didn't die to a pod on an encounter. I mean, I probably died to many other things, but yeah, I don't know how I'm not dying now. Can I get the piston head from here? Can I jump? That's... Okay, look how little damage I'm taking now. Did they reduce fall damage in that hotfix? I need to raise it just a little bit again. Okay, and then the drills go on the end of this. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need that, but we definitely need to get drills. That's still off the grinder, yeah. Where are the drills? Right there. Look at these drills are so nice looking. So we want them facing like that, basically. Yeah. Let us just do 3 to start with. Wrong way, wrong way. Wiggle, wiggle. And then get the last one off of the air. Can I build all these drills? Then we need to build another programmable block and load up park. And then set up all the blocks. I slightly have to remember to do that. It's been a while since I used park.
Energy low.
Energy low. Can we eat some stuff? Yeah. Luckily, we have all the resources to make this stuff. Pressed the mystery button and died. Yeah, that was hilarious, though. I would have pressed the button too, Rev. I would have pressed the button too. I can't stop pressing buttons. What do we have for food? Let's look at our kelp crisp right now. We have our cooked meat in here. We have 8 kelp crisps. We probably shouldn't hold them all on us, because what if we somehow lose them? Kablam! Does anyone remember that show? Was that what it was called? Kablam? What was that on? Cartoon Network or something? These didn't get share. There's the problem. These 2 pistons need it. Okay. And now we just need to set it all up. I just had to fall again real quick. I do need suit energy real quick. I definitely am a well-known button pusher. Thought it was Shazam.
Inventory full.
Look at us. Look at our stat. With 75 food right now. It's amazing. Who would have thought that we died from hunger earlier? Yeah, I gotta grind all this out. That's way easier. Okay, and then we need to set up a seat. I also need a seat. I forgot about that. I'm gonna probably do a seat off of there somewhere. A cockpit. And then we can set up... I don't need this anymore either. Yeah, that'll work. I should have probably put lights on that. We can bring it over to us and put lights on it though. I'm thinking floodlights. Do we have lights on our bar? We do, okay. We don't have the lights I want. There. We can actually just do these. They don't look horrible. I cannot get one on the other side though. Just move it just a little bit more and then we should be able to get it on the other side. Oh, wrong way. Where was that light? Here, I believe, yeah. But yeah, we can just grab from here. What am I doing? Destructible spotlights. Look at that jiggle. Can we make... Yeah, okay. It's getting dark out here. That's why, definitely why I wanted the spotlights. And now we need to figure out how we're going to do... Do have a cockpit. What do we want to do? Probably this one. Problem is that that's an up. We could take... That's not what I wanted to do. Is that a spider I saw for a second? I thought I saw a spider. I'm just seeing spiders now. We could just do it off of there and then pipe this in. Should be able to get in. Oh, did I? Yeah, that's totally what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Cheers, Rev. Rev's headed out. Or no, I missed something. Okay. I'm in a little bit focus mode. I apologize. I hope you forgive me. And then we'll just do this so it's piped up. Like that. When we have the parts for it. Okay. And then we're gonna sit. No. We need to go inside and build a. We need to build. What is this? Guarding again. I don't remember why. Oh, that's because it was airtight. Yeah. So we just need a programmable block. And I could make a subgrid and do small, but I'm just gonna do the large one. It's definitely smarter, more room efficient if you do a small one, like a small grid off, and then put up a lot of the like the programmable blocks and what else am I trying to think of here? Timer blocks. You know those blocks. You can't get rid. I'm not trying to get rid of you. What was I doing? This is gonna be park. I'm gonna have to read real quick. Park, because it's been a while. I also need to learn how to spell it, apparently. So, instructions. Create a group called park containing all the ship controllers, motors, pistons. Yeah, so we need to get all that. So this, we need this rotor, that. Elbow. These drills. I don't remember if they need to be a part of it. We'll add them anyway. And then we need the industrial cockpit. This should be park. Not part of a faction? Am I not part of a faction? I've never made our faction. We'll change that eventually. Let's recompile this real quick. For exception during the execution of script, index was out of range, must blah 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 blah. Let me just read this again real fast. Create a group called park containing all the ship controllers, motors, pistons, and suspensions you want in this script. Compile it. Go into the custom data, yeah, and then I'll have to choose what keybinds they're going to be. If it all worked. We can just do everything from the cockpit down here, though. What am I missing about chat? A or quick, load up a battery and roll it down the hill. Rev will go chase. So yeah, let's go look at the base rotor. If this worked, yeah, see now, if you load all those up into the group, all the things that you want, so we took our base rotor, our base hinge, the two pistons that are at the base, and then the elbow hinge, and then the two pistons after that, and they now will have the, in their custom data, we can set up, so forward would be your W key, and then you do this by, what is it, like 0.5? I'll show you in a second. And then negative 0.5, forward and backward. That's our rotor, though. We don't want that. We want the base pistons. We want to do 0.5, negative 0.5. We actually have to go back into that rotor and fix that, though. Yeah, we don't want this at all. It should be left and right. Left should be... Let's just go with 0.5s right now until we know. For the rotor, and then the hinge, I'm going to use spacebar, so that's up and down. Negative 0.5. This piston I already did, and then this piston. And if I did this all right, which I probably didn't, you have to go recompile this. Now if I'm sitting in here, and you'll see my W pushes those pistons out and my S brings the pistons back. Yeah, see, I did the rotor wrong, so I need to do this backwards. So this should be negative 0.5, and this one should be, no, this one should be 0.5 and the other one should be negative 0.5. We also need to check the hinge. Yeah, the hinge is wrong too. I had that one backwards. So that one 0.5, negative 0.5. There we go. Now we'll recompile the script, and then we got to do the same thing for the other ones. And now I can control all of this just with my keyboard. Isn't that awesome? I love this script so much. So then we just got to get controls for the elbow, hinge. So we already use forward, left, right, up, and down. So we can do Q. So this is going to be probably negative 0.5 and 0.5. We'll check that real quick after we do these pistons. And then pitch up. We want to do pitch up and yaw down. It's going to be start using your mouse. I'm fine with that though. So we want that negative 0.5. That should all work now if we go recompile the script. It's the opposite. I did the hinges wrong, or I did the pistons wrong. They have to be the other way. Negative 0.5, 0.5. Same thing for this one. Oh, I didn't even do this one. Negative 0.5, 0.5. We didn't check the elbow, but we'll check that in a second. So yeah, mouse forward now. We'll extend that, and then Q. And yep, now we have full control of this. So then here we want to go to our tool blocks and have those on, and then we can just either do that, and then we also want the tool blocks. Let's make a group for these drills. Crane drills. I'm totally missing chat still. I'll block on and off. So yeah, now we can go over here and just go mine out some area. So yeah, Sweeney, this is on the workshop under scripts. If you had to search up park, I'll actually search it for you real quick. On the programmable block. So if I was to go in here and browse scripts, let me get music going real quick. Again. You look up park, we'll find out exactly what it's called. So park, piston, and rotor keybinds. And then they have some instructions in here. You can kind of look at what I just did there. I didn't go in depth. But as long as you set everything up to the group. We leveled up, level 3. As long as you set everything up to the group, it will all go in the custom data of those blocks and allow you to do what I just did there, where it's the, what is it? Rotations per minute or something like that. With obviously it's not rotations with pistons, but like what I'm putting 0.5, you can ramp them up more if you want it to go faster, but I always try to keep stuff at 0.5 so it's not, we're not just like blowing stuff up. If I get these going too fast, Clang is not going to be happy. So yeah, we can start pretty far out. We can just start a hole right. Yeah, let's full extend the base pistons. Get those drills on. And just start going down. Then you can add more drills. This is just the start of this. Just to get the resources going. Then you can add cameras too down there so you can actually see closer if you need to switch. I'll eventually add a camera so I can actually see where the drills are at. We can also probably zoom out over here. Thank you, Sweeney. Yeah, it's a fantastic script. And sometimes I just enjoy, this is one of those things, many people in this game have something that they just like to relax and do. And this is it for me. To build one of these cranes and just sit here in a crane and just mine out ore. I could just sit in a crane for hours. Okay, we are gonna need to come back just a little bit. You just have to be careful though, because those drill heads will explode, or the piston heads will explode if you're trying to ram the drill down into things. Seems complicated. It's so much fun ramming. Up and down our keys work too, David. It's good to know. Have you used this before, David? I want to get this so I can get the piston straight down. I could probably do it now. Over here. Presumably you can make this setup on a large grid rover and drive around. Yeah, you can do this setup on anything. It does not have to be on a static grid. I've actually had it on a little spawn rover I made before. Your guilty pleasure is drilling out square or round holes with massive drill arrays. That sounds awesome, Eddie. Oh, I didn't think about we need more drills. Those lights are actually in a bad place. Should have had the lights up on. We got to get those lights off. We're going to drop here. The lights should be up on the pistons. Get away. Didn't realize it was food delivery time already. We don't need to eat right now, though. I want to get some resources up in... Are we still... We're doing nickel right now? We got to get an ore detector on this base. I totally forgot to do that. I wonder what ore is around here. Since I wasn't doing mining, I wasn't thinking to build ore detectors. No, it's just sometimes I'm using my left hand to look around with the arrow keys while drinking coffee or something. Okay. The crane has no wheels. It's a crippled crane. Press that like button, chat, and we can buy the crane some wheels. Yeah, and then now at this point we could just drill straight down. We should be getting a ton of ice right now, right? Yeah, look at all the ice we're getting. Is that what we're getting out of the drills? Yeah, the drills right now are just getting a ton of ice. That's not the direction I meant to go. One like you, one wheel for his crane. I must have my Uber Eats order and recurring delivery. Yeah, I think I set up a recurring... I didn't mean to. And what's cool is we can carve out like a whole area now all around this base with this crane. So we should be able to get some resources eventually. I think we can break through the ice. I wonder how deep the ice is. We do need to build an ore detector. I want one of the new ore detectors. Why is this going right there? I want to build an ore detector on the base. I kind of want to get rid of that. I don't think we need the beacon anymore. Well, these are half blocks.
Inventory full.
Inventory full.
Inventory full.
I'm gonna put the ore detector here. That's why I'm getting rid of that. Yeah, I want this ore detector. Okay, what were we doing after the crane? The crane was leading us... My brain is so jumbled right now. SLA mining platform on the workshop. That sounds cool. That's yours, isn't it, Eddie? That's usually your faction, SLA. Yeah, that's such a cool looking ore detector. We still have an antenna. Yeah, we still have that antenna there. So all we really have is ice here. We should be able to get down to some stone, though. We still only getting... The drills are still only getting ice. Well, we're going to have a ton of ice. We'll be able to fill up a hydrogen tank here. Oh, we needed... Oh, yeah, we got to do the greenhouse where we currently are. We're going to have a crane attached to our greenhouse. I'm going to... I think I'm... To start with a greenhouse, I'm just going to do like a 6x3 is what I was thinking. Maybe like 6 farm plots to start with. Yeah, we do need all this ice for the greenhouse. So that's awesome. We're still just getting ice. We still are just getting ice. Algae eats mining iron, hydrogen spaceship conquer the galaxy. That's a good little order of operations. 30 million of ice is my guess. That's how much I need. 30 meters. You're probably saying 30 millimeters. I thought maybe you were saying we need 30 million ice. Well, then this isn't really that bad of a place. This is better like an ice lake. But this drill might not be able to get anything but ice. You went with a 3x4, which gives 3 plots per type. I'm going with 6 farm plots. That's what I'm going with in the beginning, though. The closest I was a drill, and then started digging a pit around it. And the drill collected stone and ice as I manually drilled some for more materials. I think it was... I took a pic of what I'm up to. Yeah, that sounds cool. The drill just collecting the stuff that you're grabbing. We are still getting ice in that drill. We are going to be full up. We're going to have to build some large cargo containers. It's still ice. It's still ice. We're still extending. That's as far down as we can go. And the drills are still just getting ice. Well, we won't be getting stone or anything around here, it looks like. Not for this one. I'm only doing... We might eventually build like a self drill somewhere. Like one that just goes down on its own. There is room under the greenhouse cargo for... Or the greenhouse area for large cargo. That's a good call, Chad. Swing your wing across the surface and grab some stone. Well, I don't know where I'm going to grab some stone, though. I'm not seeing any stone anywhere. We're just going to turn those off and leave that right now. We do need to grab stone somewhere, though. How are we on iron right now? That's how we're on iron right now? We have none of it? We have none. That's not good. Why is it saying that it doesn't need to... We do have iron. I was on the wrong... How much iron do we have, though? 5,000? Yeah, that's definitely not enough to build that structure over there. The hills? Yeah, we can't reach it with the crane, though. That's rough. That this is all ice around here. We're going to need a mining ship then at some point. Okay, let's sleep for the next day. Didn't we get some meat? Yeah. Oh, that can... That's full up. Let's dump our inventory in there. We have a bunch of Kelp crisps. We can't eat any right now, but we're gonna sleep today. What, 9? Yeah. I was thinking more of a stack. A non-park crane would probably be able to get under there. Level 4. We're back to level 4. Okay, we gotta go downstairs, mark our day. Day 9. Let's get some work done on the greenhouse right now, though. Time for a drill on wheels. Maybe. I would love to build the Keen drill. They have a nice rover drill. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, hello. Coming, you joining me up here? I didn't realize my breakfast was here already. It's nice to wake up to some breakfast. Isn't Izzy's inventory couldn't transfer? Yeah, so we need to build some large cargos. It's something we definitely need to do down here. So we could fit one right here. And we'll definitely have the space to get... I should have thought about that before mining. Yeah, it was funny. It did jump away a little bit. It was a little, maybe it was more scared of me than I was scared of it. Full panel, Izzy, inventory. There's no valid conveyor path. Small cargo 5. Where are you having a problem? Are you silly? Did you make that one all the way in there? Something? Yeah, this one is not... What are you talking about? Izzy's, you make no sense. How do I ignore this again? No IIM in the beginning of this? Is that what I do? I honestly can't remember. That's not what I need to do. Now I gotta look at this real quick. Where's Marcus, the expert of Izzy's? So if I wanted to ignore a container, forgetting what I want to do if I wanted to ignore it. Secret? Hidden? Keyword is a block name excluded. Just put hidden at the end. Or no sorting. I thought this is all I put. Oh, that's just for docked grids. Okay, okay. Yeah, but I don't want them to touch this. I don't want Izzy's to touch this at all. Is it that? Yeah, but special will still mess with it, won't it? I know special is how you can configure certain things in it. It has to be special. I just did hidden, but it doesn't like it. It doesn't matter where I put it. I can't remember. It's still trying to grab it no matter what. It won't put anything in or auto assign a type. If it's special. Yeah, no, special is how you, if you want certain things to go into it, but I have it hidden in this. Why is it still trying to deal with this? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, auto assign. I eventually am going to turn off auto assign because it's really annoying sometimes. Still going to try and put stuff in there if this isn't connected though. Even I really wish it would just ignore this cargo container right now. Yeah, I know hidden usually goes at the end, but it was ignoring it. Still gonna be mad about that. I think you have to have the tag and bracket. Yeah, I tried it with bracket and tried it without brackets. It wasn't liking any of that stuff. A locked keyword name box in excluded. Oh, it's a locked. Yeah, that is probably what I was looking for. But it seems to be happy now because there's nothing in its cargo. Okay, greenhouse stuff that I said I was gonna do. Let's start welding stuff up. Let us start. Do we have food? Let's grab some food. Let's have some breakfast real quick. Let's get our food processor. Yeah, let's just endlessly queue up those. You always use brackets? Sometimes, yeah, it might have just been delayed. The garage, that's what we need to do too. So it's the greenhouse, then the garage is our projects right now. The mining platform is insane. Yeah, I saw that one that Eddie made. I guess we'll start with this from there. I should probably weld that up too, though. That's what's connecting everything. And then at the end, we'll do painting on this, but I'm just going to worry about welding stuff up first. This is going to take so much components. I can just grab from there. I don't need to run up. Could also just build a welder and have a welder build this out. That's really tempting. Instead of hand welding all this right now. So go like this. And just start snaking around a welder. Is that what we're gonna do? That might be what we're gonna do. What could go wrong? Yeah, we just move a welder around. Is that easier? Probably. Grab a few more of those. Swap drills for welders and just use the crane to weld up everything. That's an idea. That's definitely an idea. Shouldn't that be able to weld up this area? No? I've walked into an active well, yeah, I know. Can you believe it? It's crazy.
Energy.
Can you believe I did that? I can't. Weld on the crane. It's not a bad idea. It really isn't. This is working pretty well right now, though. That should get all of that. That's what warning on my printers to keep me from walking into active. Yeah. Or you put sensors that when if you get too close, it shut off. Are we finally running out of iron? Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. Explosion.
Energy critical.
My energy is critically low. Did you know that? Let's sit in here real quick. Eat some Sabiroid
Inventory
cooked meat.
full.
My inventory is full apparently. So how much ice did we get ended up with? Over 500,000 ice just going through that. Yeah, we're gonna be good.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Thank you. I don't know if the crane would actually reach most of this stuff the way that it's set up. Sun's still just coming up. Nice. Did we ever get a paint gun? No, we didn't. I don't know how that got painted wrong. I think all this got painted wrong too. Yeah, it did. I mean, we're gonna go back and repaint it anyway. Did you make H2 and O2 tanks? Did I? That's a good... There were some. Yeah, there's this one right here. Oh, tanks. Tank. There is a small oxygen tank somewhere. That is 100% full. I do not have any hydrogen. I don't know how much I care about hydrogen tanks right now. I mean, when we get ships, we're definitely going to need it. There is a mining ship I want to make that is hydrogen based. How do I know how many potatoes you hit? Exclamation mark points, I believe, Rev. Check your potato wealth.
Inventory full.
Yeah, it's exclamation mark points. Yeah, I don't need them currently, but I will. I have 50 potatoes. You've done a lot of talking in here. It is a lot of potatoes, Rev. But Chad's potato rich. Okay. I'm getting slightly tired of doing it like that. Can we not make steel plate? Yeah, we finally ran out of iron. There was bound to be that problem, wasn't there? Did we go out looking for... Oh, we can grind this down. Probably get smacked by a spider. We are out of iron, though. I knew that was going to happen. I was hoping that we could get some stone. We're going to have to build a miner. Marcus has this really awesome atmospheric miner I might want to grab. Marcus, did you upload that to the workshop if you're still here? Yeah, Chad is a potato baron. I'd like to get some of the structure actually that's connected so it's a little more stable. We're gonna have to find iron though. At least that part of the structure now is built. It's a little bit better. That makes me feel a little bit better right there. You believe Marcus? Yeah, I think he did. I think he posted it on your Discord. No matter what, we gotta move forward with a miner. Some sort, which I'm gonna think is gonna be a flying miner. It really does suck that there's no way that we can get... That would suck to fall down there, wouldn't it? Look at all that ice. And that there's no stone anywhere around here. Is that ore detector maxed? It is, okay. Yeah, batteries. Rev will give away batteries. He does, he gives them the space. Spudmeister. Yeah, I'm just trying to think real quick. If there's a way that we could get stone right now. But looking where we are, I don't think so. I'm gonna blueprint this real quick. We'll get to that. We're still in the I'm wearing a harness, Chad. We're still in the construction phase. I'm harnessed up, don't worry. If I just dig deeper, you get stone right. Why not just add more downward pistons? It's definitely something. It's not a bad idea. It's definitely not a bad idea. How much more would we need though? We have 2 pistons on there. That's what, like 20 meters? We'd probably need like, I really don't know. Isn't that working? That's working. That hinge, the main hinge is not working, the base hinge. Base hinge. Let's go a -1 and a 1. Go to the park, recompile this again. Nope, it's still not. What could be wrong with that hinge? Is that both hinges are working? Okay, that hinge is working. The base hinge is not working. I don't know what that was about. Oh, look, we're a snowstorm. Just add 3 more. 8 is a good David. 16 down. I ideally didn't want to add any more to this, to be honest. We drill that spider. You see that sneaky spider? Dinner's here. Where you going? As long as we hang out here, we get food. So we'll just have to take the drills off and add some more pistons. And just add them to the elbow piston. $150 meters is 10 piston. I don't want 150 meters. Hey, Dan SR, it's great to see you. Oh, I didn't even realize what time it is. So yeah, that project will have to be put off. It is 6 p.m. It has been 3 hours. And that marks a specific time. We are now on, what, day 9? We got a bunch done, though. We got our rover back up. We went and collected our materials from the other base. Yeah, we're on day 9. It is snowstorm out there. We got our crane up. We welded up a bunch of stuff. We do need to find out to get iron. We probably will add a few more pistons. I'm thinking about 3 more pistons onto that crane. We might even add another hinge. But yeah, if you like the stream, please smash that like button. Consider joining the Discord if you're not part of the Discord. We have many events going on there. We currently have the greenhouse event, the racing event, the moon modular base community build event going on. EC still has his apartment complex modules going on. There's so much going on. What else? Be on the lookout. I am still working on episode 2 of the beginner's guide, but it is not going to be out tomorrow. I wanted it to be out tomorrow, but I just didn't end up getting the work done that I wanted to get done on it. Anything I was missing there? I don't think so. Thank you, chat, for being awesome. Everyone that chatted and showed up, you're fantastic people. The support is absolutely amazing. Saturday, we get the bonus stream Saturday. I will be at this. We will continue and try and get some iron, add some pistons to that on Saturday. Same time, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. I should be scheduling that right after this stream. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And I will see you Saturday.
potatoes.